Hello guildies, and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my Minecraft server. And last episode I did a little hut, a toll bridge if you will, my phantom toll bridge if you'll remember. I did that having just returned from vacation and hooked up my little nephew so he could see how to build something, because that's what he wanted to do. He wants to do a collab, so I'm still trying to figure out how to, a collab he called it. Can we do a collab? I'd love to, Aiden. That'll be fun. I like playing with you guys. So my niece also, Emmy, she wants to play. But the thing is, they play on Pocket Edition, excuse me. And I'm on PC or Xbox, and they're on PlayStation. So it's kind of all of our wires just aren't crossing. So if anybody happens to know how to get one server that the both of us can join on to, I sure would appreciate it. I can't seem to find a way to do that. But, you know, I've been really, really busy. As soon as I got back, I had to catch up on a bunch of work and other things, and I only have a few minutes at 4 o'clock in the morning to have a little bit of fun before I crash and get it all started again in about 4 hours. So here I am doing this, and I warned you, Aiden, if you're watching this, that this would be an all time-lapse, and it's going to. I want to get all of this done, so the next, for the rest of this video, it's all going to be time-lapse until maybe the very end when I have a little chit-chat with you, and I'm going to dig out all of this sand and sandstone around the temple so that we have a nice open view of the temple and have like a pathway to it, so that when the time comes, we're going to go in there and explore it real good. I'm going to set up my little dig sites via the wooden fences, etc., etc. We're going to get that done, and then we're going to go in and we're going to explore, because this is another thing. My little nephew, he tells me I don't know anything about temples. He can tell because I didn't go in there right away and dig it up and go get the loot. And like, that's okay, you know. I'm Indiana Jones. I can't. Well, I guess Indiana Jones would. He would just jump in there and get to work on it. But that's because the Nazis were chasing him. Anyways, I'm going to do a little time lapse for my friends and family and my guildmates. If you'd like to keep an eye on that, then that's what's going to happen. I'm going to dig out all this dirt. But if you don't want to watch a time lapse and you want to fast forward to the end, that's fine by me too. All right, gang, here we go. I'm going to get it done. And it is all done out here. The exterior, look out. Didn't see that guy before, but let me come creeping over here. Maybe that spider will go away. But there it is. The dig site exterior is all done. Aiden, you can start watching again. Here it is. This is my little campsite, and I made it, as you can see, with just some simple wood. This is fence, and this is gate. In order to put the gate up, you have to actually have something underneath it. That's why I had a whole bunch of dirt. And then these banners are simulating tarps that would be around such a place. And then these roofing elements help keep out sand and rain lightly and can be put up quickly without putting a tarp over the top, so when a monsoon comes through, it blows the tarp away anyway. So if it's just a light sprinkle or a light dusting, then this stuff should keep it out, and that should help out. So there's that. And then I didn't really move anything around over here. The big project, as you can see, was the temple itself. I built a little fire pit over here. Alright, some chairs. I guess I could go put, I can make wood ones, and I guess I could make, oh, that's going to have to change. And I guess I could make picture frames to give it a siding, but for a basic fire pit, this is alright. And, oh, there's some things over there I need to change real fast. Do I have one of my, nope, I do not. There. Alright, so this is what I've done. This is my temple, and I need to put this over here. Boop, boop. So that looks like that. There we go. So as you can see, there's the pillars that would otherwise... Oh, I'll have to switch that in a minute. Take care of the entranceway up into the path area. I have a couple carts for hauling out the gold or the treasure or the artifacts, as the case is. This would be all for conservation efforts, and they would go to the museum, naturally. This is a light beacon, one of 4 that surrounded the temple at one point. This one has fallen into the desert still. This is the distant dig site, so we'll be working on that later. Here's one that we've already uncovered. Alright, and sure, a little flashback. We're lighting them up so people can see what they look like. I actually need to put more fencing up around here, which I'll do on my own time after this cutscene. And then there's this guy. So yeah, this is all just half planks, tree, gate. The gate, trust me, looks better than any axle you might try to come up with. This is also gate, and it looks like I missed one. Those are stone buttons. Ah, see? Oh, and by the way, for those of you wondering about the toll booth, yes, I'm aware you could just open them up, but it was for the cosmetics more than anything. Alright, and then this one over here, and maybe I'll give this one will have a lookout seating. So they're looking down the river and over the hills. Okay, so there's my desert temple. Next up is to actually go in and explore it. As you can see, there's been a lot of creepers and zombies and skeletons this whole time. I've intentionally kept it half lit to, well, 2 reasons. Give myself a little degree of uncertainty. It's a little bit more fun for me, and I think for my observers whenever I have it the possibility of getting hit by something. And we're going to be going in there and checking things out in the next episode. Monsters are always spawning in there, so I'm going to go light it up when we go in and we'll go explore it. And maybe I'll come in through one of the side doors. I think there's a side door up there. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll check it out. But this, in any event, is my desert temple dig site. I do thank you for watching from start to finish. If you watched from start to finish, if you did not, I understand. But what I'm going to do is make a full-length time-lapse of the whole thing. Put all of my time-lapses together and see if I can find something that'll make that sound good. Inside joke for people who know where my family hails. That's kind of funny, actually. Alright. So there's the new Sand Temple dig site. A couple bits and pieces are roped off. as you can see, the big giant pit down here, and I've got something special planned for this. So if you've grown accustomed to sand temples just being a smash and grab, then you're in for a world of difference when you check out my next episode, because going into that temple, look at that song. Oh my gosh, and he's ready for me. He's got a helmet on and everything. Alright, well, I'm going to get him in a minute. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will catch you real soon. The next episode, we go explore the sand temple. Until then, thanks for watching.